All righty, sounds good. Laura, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about the FOA Rally for Recovery, which I think is August 27th. Is that a Saturday?
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Sunday, August 27th from 3 to 6. Just tell me a little bit about this.
This rally, this is our fourth rally, so we're getting to be pros at doing rallies. Last year we had 1,500 people at the rally. We had 50 resources. This year we're expecting about 3,000 people. We'll still have 50 resources because people can't get through more than 50 in that time frame. We do something called the big picture, which I absolutely love. That's what's on the front of this. What we do is a really quick sobriety countdown, like really incredibly fast. It's almost kind of funny. And then after all of those recovery people are there, we take a picture from a lift, and then we tell everyone else who's been affected by addiction, all their families, significant others, children, to get in the picture, and then we snap that picture. That's the picture that gets published, because not only does it have our recovery people, but it has everybody else who's their support system been affected in some manner. And so that's the big picture. And so, like I said, that's a logistically organized part of our day. The other thing that we love is the balloon launch. The balloon launch will have this year red, yellow, and white and green. We're adding green for mental health this year. And we have coordinating bands. This is one from last year for the white balloon. The white balloons are for those people that have lost their battle with addiction, and we celebrate their life by sending up the white balloons. The red balloons are for, they say on the bands, there is hope in another day. And that's for anyone who still may be struggling, or families who still have a struggling member. And so that's really to provide the hope that things can change. And then the yellow bands say we know that recovery works. And so obviously that's for people that are having success. And this year, I haven't decided what I'm putting on the green bands yet, but those are for mental health. And because Mahajan Therapeutics is our co-sponsor this year, and they're wanting to really bring in the mental health piece, which is very, very important. And so the balloon launch, last year we had 1,200 balloons, 1,300 balloons that went up, and we fill up big nets with the balloons and let them go all at one time. And that's why we have the bands, because strings and all of that and everyone it's just way too much. And so it's really an emotional moment of our rally. We have the band playing, something appropriate for the launch. So that's another really huge thing that we do. We'll also have food trucks. We have guest speakers. We're going to be highlighting our 5 counties that have FOA community support sites in them. And we've got Tim Ryan, who is from Naperville, and he's like a national advocate. He's a person in long-term recovery, and I think his son may have overdosed and passed. I'm not completely sure, but so he's on the family member side as well, and he's going to be speaking. We've got Greg Delaney speaking from the faith-based community. We've got, we're still working on Mike DeWine. I don't think they have committed yet. For us, it's about getting the local people. Like, so many people have reached out wanting to speak, but they're from other areas. And I feel like we have a lot of our own success stories here, and our people want to hear from our people. So that's kind of my mindset, is really having our people speak to our people. It's definitely a Miami Valley event. It is not just a Dayton event. We hold it in Dayton at Courthouse Square because that's where we started it. And if you look around the fountain, there are plaques really highlighting the historical events that have happened on the square. And I feel like every time we have a rally there, we are creating history over and over again at a spot that is so historical to begin with. So that's why we have it there. We've got food trucks, the 50 resources that I mentioned, and Tap Snap. Photo booth is awesome. People love to go to digital photo booth, and everybody stands there and they take the picture, and then they can take a picture with them. And that's just another way for us to really be that face and voice. This is about eliminating the stigma and showing people that you're not alone. Here we all are. We're all faced with this. So if you, like I said, if you think that you're alone, you're not. We're not ashamed, and we're going to speak up and speak out and really be that voice for the voiceless that feel like they don't have a voice.
So this is going to be Sunday, August 27th, down on Courthouse Square in Dayton, 3rd and Main, from 3 to 6. Your website, foafamilies.org.
Yep.
And there is information about this?
Yep, when you go to it, the rally page comes up first.
Okay.
And then nested underneath is anything you want to know about the rally. Rally highlights is all about what's going on, how to support the rally. We are doing in memory and in honor donations to where those names will be on banners that will be attached to the front stage. And so there's different ways that you can support us. There's links to photo albums from previous, it's like everything rally. I did it, and it took like a long time.
Well, I appreciate everything you're doing. Appreciate FOA families. Really want people to support this. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us about it.
Oh, no problem.
All right.
Thank you.